want to help you get to know your local candidates. So on The Tea with Amanda Roley, I sit down with candidates to discuss who they are and where they stand on important issues in our community. Here's what some of the candidates told me over tea. Well, Kim, Plese, thank you for joining us. Running for Spokane County's first ever race in District 1 for the county. Yes. Welcome to The Tea.
Thank you so much. I love it here.
Now, to start off, we do want to ask, what is the tea that you decided to drink here at Revival today?
Well, I love Revival tea, I just have to say. I need to pitch them because they're wonderful. This is orange spice with a little bit of sweetener and a club soda, and it's over ice.
Well, let's jump right into it. You're running for Spokane County Commission District 1.
Yep.
Why did you decide to take on this race?
Well, I love Spokane. I'm a hometown girl, was born and raised here. My parents are here, my siblings are here. I have 2 brothers, 2 sisters, and I love this community. And with my nonprofit background of being in business and working with it, and I want to work for the citizens of the county.
Talk to me about your background. I understand you're a businesswoman in marketing, ran your own business. Tell me a little bit about that.
So I bought my business back in 1990. I was 27 years old, and I've always wanted to own my own business. And having my parents be business owners, it was just a natural.
Well, I do want to move on to talking a little bit more about, this is a historical race for Spokane County.
Yes.
We have 2 new districts. So we had 3, we added 2 more, so now we have 5 districts, and you're running for one of those new districts.
I am.
How long have you lived in the new District 1?
I've lived in off Monroe, that's where I live, for 4 years. So I moved in Halloween, and I absolutely love it.
Do you think that's enough time to know the issues that really impact that part of our county?
Well, where I used to live before that, I lived for 28 years which is right literally on the outskirts of District 1.
Okay, so you're pretty close to the...
Oh, very close.
What are some of the biggest challenges you think are facing Spokane County right now that you would want to address as commissioner?
The biggest thing is crime, and public safety. A lot of people are worried about the homelessness issue and Camp Hope.
Homelessness is a continually developing topic, a hot topic in our community. Do you think Spokane County thus far has engaged strong enough in finding solutions?
That's a tough one. I think we could do a lot better. Let's just say that. First thing as a county commissioner I want to do is look, we've given you this money for homelessness. Where is it going? Because it just can't be this.
You mean give the money to the city?
The city to provide services. So where's the accounting of it? What are they specifically doing with that money? And to me, I don't know if it's helping.
Chris Jordan, welcome to The Tea with Amanda Roley. So excited to have you here with me today.
Yes, thanks for having me.
All right, well, let's start out. I gotta know, what kind of tea did you decide to sip on today?
I got the Rooibos tea, and it's nice and hot. It's decaf, perfect for the evening, unwind a little bit and try to maybe avoid the ice cream or push it off till tomorrow.
There you go. Yes. Well, let's get right to it.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to you're running for District 1,
That's right.
the new district here in Spokane County. So why did you decide to run?
For the past 7 years, I've been working as a state attorney here in Spokane. So I do child safety cases, really take action in court as a lawyer to help keep children safe who are in danger, and then work with families to help them heal and be safe again. So that's what I've been doing for 7 years. It's a heavy job, right? But I see a lot of patterns playing out in my cases, mental health issues that are untreated, drug addiction that's untreated, some poverty issues, domestic violence, and I decided I don't want to sit on the sidelines anymore. I want to be a part of the solution.
I understand you worked on the Homeless Children Education Act, the first Washington law addressing student homelessness. What plans do you have if you were to win the county commissioner seat to further those efforts here in Spokane County?
I really think we need determined regional leadership on this. I think that our county is not doing enough to lead. County commissioners, if we have some new voices, can make a big difference on this issue. We can convene the region, right? Because this is a regional issue.
Speaking of new voices, this is a historic race for Spokane County. We went from 3 county commission districts to 5. You're running for the new County District 1.
Right.
So let's start with that. How long have you lived in District 1?
Pretty much my life is up and down District 1.
Can you talk to me about what you think are the most pressing issues that District 1 faces right now?
Childcare is a critical issue that I've been hearing about on the campaign trail.
Because of the pandemic, right?
It contributes to it. But talk to any parent in Spokane, they'll tell you how expensive childcare is. And so it's an economic issue, but it can be a child safety issue.
How do you stand out against your opponent, Kim Plese?
Well, I'm the candidate calling for childcare funding. I think that's a critical issue that we can make a difference for families. I've got the record on public safety, having spent 7 years as a state attorney focused on keeping kids safe.
Yeah, and this could be the first time in decades that we could see a Democrat sitting on the Board of County Commissioners. You're running Democrat.
Right.
Things went favorably blue in the primary elections. I wonder, do you think that gives you an edge going into the general election?
Whatever way the elections go, there will probably be a mixture of folks, and I've got the experience having worked with Republicans and Democrats before to pass legislation, and I think it's important that we elect people who've got that track record.
Now, these are only snippets of my interviews with these candidates. You can watch the full interviews on the KREM 2 YouTube page, and stick with KREM 2 Plus for more election coverage. Thanks for watching.